Hello. We're going to do a walk along the Vegas Strip at 6:30 in the morning. I haven't posted a video in a long time. I had a bunch of stuff go on this summer that was not too good, so took a little break here, but you can expect a lot more to be coming. But I had to go to Vegas. I wanted to go to Vegas for a concert last night. I saw Goose. They absolutely tore it up. It was amazing. Anyway, so now we're having a cup of coffee and we're walking down the strip at 6:30 in the morning. It's Monday, October 2nd, 2023. There's still a few people out right now. Looks like they're building a big Hard Rock cafe across the street, or a big Hard Rock hotel. Now the Sphere is open. I saw the Sphere when I was walking last night. It was pretty cool. They light it up and have little faces and stuff on it. All sorts of different stuff. I think that U2 is doing a residency here right now. They opened that place. They're doing like 15 nights in a row or something. Traffic's starting to pick up a little bit. Some of the casinos are open all night, of course. That's Casino Royale. I'm not a huge Vegas fan anymore. I used to go a lot, but I don't drink and I don't really gamble, so I don't really have a need to go to Vegas too much anymore. It's a cool town though. It's definitely like a lesson in absolute excess. The little casino. I think that's still part of Casino Royale. Yesterday I got in, it was super busy because it was Sunday. A lot of people come here on Sundays to watch football and bet on football. So it was pretty packed. I'm going to head out of town in about 2 hours. Head home. Paris. But yeah, it was a good little stay. I mean, I was here for less than 24 hours, but it's still nice to get down here. It didn't take me very long to drive. It only took me maybe like, I don't know, 5.5 hours driving straight through. So I'm gonna have a big breakfast this morning and then drive home. And then Thursday I'll try to film a video. I'm going to drive to Colorado to see some more Goose shows, so that should be fun. Caesar's Palace right there. See the Cosmopolitan up in the different. What I thought was funny is they have this Kickin' Country. I'll show you the thing of it. Topless review. I didn't know topless reviews were still even a thing, I guess. They are in some places, mainly Vegas, I would imagine, but I just don't see the point in paying $200 to see a couple women topless. That, I mean, aren't your girlfriends or your wives? Like, I don't know. I guess it's for some people, it's just not for me. I don't judge what people want to see, spend their money on, mainly, you know. Yeah, that's a cool Harris thing right there. We'll walk back to the hotel. Carnival Court. There's the Linq. That's where I'm staying. Carnival Court. They have big parties in there all the time. During the night and day and night. I was surprised at how well Vegas is doing post-pandemic. I was talking to an Uber driver who said the clubs aren't doing well, I guess. Nobody's really going out to the clubs, but the casinos are doing really, really well. And he had been, working in Vegas for a long time. There's good old Guy Fieri Vegas. But he said that he had been working in Vegas for a long time, and 10, 15 years ago there was a lot of club activity. There was a lot of young people would go to the clubs to get bottle service, and people that worked here could make a lot of money off the clubs, off bottle service. And he said now you still get the gamblers, but you don't get as many people going to the club and staying as long or spending as much money. I think there's a few reasons probably for that. It's mainly young people just can't afford it anymore, I don't think. I mean, you go out to the club and you buy a bottle in Vegas and you're spending like $500 minimum, for the night, and some usually more, probably like $1,000 or more per person. So it's just hard to afford. And I think a lot of younger people now would rather just stay home or invite friends over to have fun or do whatever they do, party, So I kind of think that's part of it too. Here's the Linq. Other side of the strip there. Some of these casinos are starting to open up and pick up in the mornings. The bars are already open. There's Margaritaville. Rest in peace, Jimmy. And shout out to Eddie and Ted. If you watch their channels, you'll know what I'm talking about. Walk down, this is the promenade here, the Linq promenade. This is where the actual concert was. So we'll walk down and see that real quick. I'm gonna get some people out here. Candy Martini Bar. I've seen videos of people going to that Candy Martini Bar. It looks pretty good if you like candy and you got a sweet tooth and you drink. Make some cool concoctions in there. Oh, by the way, this coffee right here, this is a 20-ounce coffee in the casino, $7.50. So, yeah, Vegas hasn't gotten any cheaper if you're wondering. If anything, it's gotten more expensive. There's Gordon Ramsay's fish and chips. Sweet Sin. A lot of dessert. Promenade has a lot of dessert places. Love sugar. Yesterday I was walking through this and man, it was absolutely packed full of people. Like, you could barely walk in this promenade. There's the O'Shea's. That's a pretty famous little bar and casino where they do beer pong is their big thing. Every night they have a little beer pong tournament. You can play beer pong. A lot of people run out here, which is good. I like running. Next time I come, I'll have to bring my running shoes and get, running. They're doing all the cleanup now, so you can't walk in the street, so I'm gonna have to go over here and walk down a little bit. They clean the streets every morning, hose them down, which is a good thing, believe me. Get all that alcohol and whatever else people spilled on the streets off. We'll walk down to the end of here and then walk back. I think the gym will be open in my hotel by then. Brooklyn Bowl, that's where I saw Goose. It's a neat little venue. It's like a concert and bowling venue, so you can go in and watch a concert, and then you can also buy like a bowling lane and bowl like while you're watching the concert, I guess, or while you're listening to the concert. But somebody told me that like one of those lanes is like $1,000. So you got to get probably a lot of people, unless you want to spend $1,000, you know, to bowl a game for a few hours. The big Ferris wheel. Escape the fate, the church get the let out. And what I saw last night, I'll show you real quick, was Goose. So that was awesome. A great show. They put on an amazing show. So apparently this is like a virtual reality roller coaster, which, I mean, I guess is cool, but why would you pay all that money and just not go on a regular roller coaster? I'm sure most of your towns, you know, you're in within 100 miles or so of a roller coaster. If you really, I guess it's good for the winter when a lot of those places are closed, maybe. Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club. The Yard House, that's a pretty famous place, I guess, if you like beer. They got all sorts of different beers. Maxie's, they do breakfast. Maybe I'll go there today after my workout. Grab a little bit of breakfast and then head on the road back home. Line down the end. So this is the end of the 4th Street Promenade, or the Linq Promenade. You go up to Caesars up there. I'm not sure what this high roller is. It might be this. Oh, there's a zip line up at the top. That's what it is. We'll head back. You see the other side. Not a lot of people here early this morning. And it is a Monday, so I'm sure it'll pick up here later. I'd be interested to see what Las Vegas's least busy day is. I would imagine it's probably Monday or Wednesday, Tuesday. We'll go up on the sidewalk here and show you kind of the other side of the strip. Some swimwear company up there. There's some saloons. There's a lot of like bars and saloons on this place. There's a sock store. We saw this last. More people, virtual reality, screaming in the advertisement. Nice fountain up here. A lot of people sit on. We'll walk by that. Ice bar. I'm not really sure. I think like you go in and it's like filled with ice, and you hang out and like get a bottle and drink in the ice, which I guess is okay on a hot summer day. Put on a jacket and go and get an ice thing. So this is like the all-American bar and grill. It even says American. You can't really see it, but our little Harley store. I've always been fascinated by Harley culture, like motorcycle culture. I might next summer try to go to a rally or something. Just check it out. I don't ride motorcycles. I never have. It's like, you know, something to look at. Get out of the people's way here. There's a museum of selfies, which is weird, and it's open like all night. Like I left the concert last night. It was like midnight, and this thing was still open. So I don't know. Do you go in and like get a bunch of selfies taken? Do they take a bunch of selfies? I don't understand it. But like, I'm an old man, so I guess I don't need to understand it, maybe. So, well, I think that's going to be it for today. There's gonna be a lot more videos coming, guys. Like I've had a lot more time now and stuff. So I'm gonna be going on another trip at the end of this week to Colorado, so I'll take some footage of that, and then yeah, so expect a lot more uploads. But thanks for watching today. Bye guys.